All right, what is going on, my collective family? How we feeling out here today? Uh, feels pretty decent where I'm at. You know what I mean? I was doing a little sun gazing out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, charging up, decalcifying, do a little grounding work. You know what I mean? I got my always usually got a pocket full of stones, crystals somewhere along my on my persons, I should say. I got the what's this green gold stone, which I mean, got some shine in there if you get in there. No real light, but then you got blue. Well, no, that's bloodstone. There's bloodstone there, and then you got blue gold stone there, and then I got my angelite and desert selenite down here with me. Naturally keeping myself in tune with my team and like my team right here. Boom, Gucci, life path number, soul urge, expression, boom, Gucci. That's my team. That's some of my team. That's not all of my team. I'm gonna give you everything. You know what I'm saying? Then I even have real quick the seven universal laws that govern all. Yeah, some of that right there's for chicken scratch. But yeah, seven universal laws. I don't truly follow the laws of man. I follow the universal laws of the. I follow the laws of the universe. That's the premise of how I'm set. Anyway, who I am as a being, and with that of what I represent. Go Team Light. But also, I mean, I also can tread in that in dark realms too. Uh, I have the position and placements of my signs and positions of my natal chart that gives me that I guess you could say that authority um, and that power to be able to do so and uh, doing my due diligence and to be able to have that better understanding of self and all the abilities that I have at my disposal and the things that I can easily learn and pick up and use. Um, like I have mastered the masculine and divine feminine. So in like, especially for a man, mastering divine feminine is already hard enough. But my placements once again rule out and win out. And like so, my sun and my moon sign are feminine. So for those who don't know, the feminine signs are earth and water, and then the masculine signs are air and fire. So my sun and moon is Taurus sun, Scorpio moon, and due to the degree of Scorpio that I have in my moon sign, I am I mean, like gives me naturally a great array of abilities, and then my Sagittarius is naturally my masculine, and like my midhaven is also Libra. So even out, even the balance. Naturally, mastering divine feminine is hard enough trying to do that as a man in general. Um, I mean, we both have our placements. I mean, naturally, a man, you're going to master divine masculine before you usually master divine feminine. But like I said, my placements, they rule out. So, like, with that understanding of that, and then having an understanding of my team and how strong my intuitive senses are, and uh, how I've based myself to this truth and knowing what this is and standing easily 10 toes down within it. And I will always preach numerology and astrology are the two best tools. And yes, I do have a blunt in my hand, and yes, smoking weed is legal in my state. And I plan on doing so. If it's a problem, you get the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like this video is like I guess it'll be like a progression of learning. You mean of an understanding? Like real quick of I mean of the embrace because like at the end of the day, I know I've been posting some things about women and uh, things of that nature of accountability and the aspects of it, and it's on this journey of mine, on this shamanic journey, this mystic journey, whatever, um, and mastering divine feminine. So at this point in time, there is not a woman out here that can say uh, they have felt something that I haven't felt already. I mean, I've covered the spectrum probably around the world and some more. There is nothing out here that you could probably feel that I haven't felt already. Suffice it to say, my childhood was not the greatest in the world. Um, and at the end of the day, most people don't even really know me outside the scope of uh, middle school, high school, for the most part. Like I feel like it's a hot shot that anybody knows me before that point, or remembers me for that matter. But yeah, very very fucked up childhood. But I mean, I survived it. I mean, it makes me the individual who I am currently. But like even now, currently, like even on the dating world and so forth, like naturally, you have the battle of the sexes, so to speak, which is really a battle because uh, it's not even really an argument anymore. Like I mean, we went out. I mean, it's stupid, ridiculous, and suffice it to say, people have been playing into the programming like a motherfucker. And like because I bounce through dimensions. I mean, and shift through time. So like for me, like I don't pay attention to the news. I don't if it ain't forward moving in my vibration and where I'm perceiving to go in my purpose, I'm good on it. And like also with this progression of this video, I'm not cutting, editing, none of that. Like none of my videos I cut it or edit anything. Like this is it. It is what it is. I'm a human. I'm living this human experience. I'm gonna fuck up. Uh, if you see the fuck up, you see it. Don't you don't. It is what it is. I have a life like any other human being out here. Like I ain't got time for all that cut and paste and all that extra. I'm good on that. But so moving forward from that and getting blissfully to it. Um, like all in all, like it's been an amazing journey. I mean, suffice to say, and even with the drama that I've been facing currently, I'm at peace. I'm good with it. Um, great confirmation. And as I move forward, I'm probably gonna piss a lot of females off, honestly and truly, because like as they call themselves putting out little posts and this that what have you, I'm gonna keep it a bill, and I'm gonna have receipts. And the sad part is they don't even have any receipts really. They try to go off of false statistics to the left, which is crazy as fuck to me. But like, um, as we digress through this as a society and as as the state's populace, because they don't call us the United States outside this country. Um, suffice it to say. Um, but like all in all, like it will women ever come around to pure accountability? Probably not in this lifetime. I mean, like as a collective, we need to come together as one anyway. Um, but yeah, I mean, until women actually start holding other women accountable, just like how men hold other men accountable, there will never be a change in that. And like I hold a high standard. Like you I mean, because I know I posted something. I posted like a thread the other day about one narcissist. That was like that's like scratching the surface. That's like a drop in the bucket compared to my ex fiance and what I dealt with there. Like that level of narcissism was ridiculous, and like that was like literally like blind love type shit. Like because I did the most. Like I was even she even had me in had me in the bushes on the nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like but like matter of fact, I'll give it this premise. Like I got little time to burn, so to speak. So I'll give y'all the premise of my ultimate run of my biggest narcissist and also my biggest life lesson, and to have the greatest understanding of boundaries, flags, flags, and understanding of a better capacity of there are no levels a female will not stoop to have her cake and eat it too. And I mean, I'm gonna try to keep this brief. I'm not gonna try to do super details about it, but like overall, I'll give you the draw and setup. So Oklahoma bound out there, Oklahoma, like maybe like a year at that point. Came across the woman. We're gonna call her Key. We're gonna call her Key. We're gonna stick with Key. And me and Key hit it off, super strong, super fast. Naturally, we had to stop, pause, and actually have a conversation of like, are we going too fast here? And like proceed. I ended up moving in like shit, like month into it, month and a half into it, whatever the case may be. Next thing you know, she proposes to her brother. Yes, ladies. Yes, she proposed to her brother. It took me like 2 or 3 days to answer because at that point in time I was single for 7 years and naturally in a foreign land. So like naturally I was eating that up. I was having a ball. But at that point I chose to take a chance and follow my instincts or my emotions, how love led me, so to speak. And next you know, her her ex got out of prison. Okay, so like getting out of prison, all right. Ain't thinking nothing of it. You mean like because when she proposed to me, she proposed with the ring and everything. And, okay, let's do it. I mean, naturally, I would take something like that seriously. I mean, because like this is my life. You know, what I'm saying? This is my life, my future, and whatnot. So I took it seriously. So she proceeded to cheat on her ex when he got out of prison. Okay, now instinctively, and this is just like off an energetic, um, an energetic. It was just energetic confirmation for me. Okay, and then like naturally she started telling on herself just by her actions and her movements. Then naturally energy shifting, and then the weight of her energy wasn't just her own. Because naturally, once again, drops down to some of my abilities that I have the abilities of feeling energies and everything else within it. So with that, even had evidence to support timestamp pictures, like the fuck. But took couldn't admit it to save her life. Then past caught up with her for a minute, so she had to sit down in county for whatever. Uh, and then me and him, how it came to be was the fact that before she sat down, like I said, she wanted her cake and ate it too. But the trick was she wasn't anticipating how he was going to react. What he ended up doing while she was asleep at one point in time was he decided to hack her phone, download a bug onto her phone so that way he can receive all incoming text messages and phone calls, voicemails, and things of that nature. So I was at that point in time I was working at a job where I was damn near making $50,000 a year. That ended up losing that job due to the fact that since she wanted her cake and ate it too, there was times that this man would bust the windows out of her car while I was at work at like 2 o'clock in the morning, or kick the door in at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning when the kids are back in sleep. I'm at work, of course, um, which ended up leading up to a situation where uh, supposedly uh, he knew I was coming to her place, dropped some things off. I had my spot at that time, so 50-50 split. Ended up getting to her house. Wanted to drop some stuff off to her real quick before I went and paid my rent. And didn't realize. I mean, seen a car in the parking lot in her apartment complex that I never seen before. But anyway, whatever. I got my music. I'm onto it. Like I'm wanting to get this done. Okay, we're good. But anyway, moving forward from that. Yeah. So as I get to the door, I'm knocking on the door. I'm listening to my music. I see a hand, like I see like the palm of the hand come down on the blinds or whatever, and thinking like, okay, he's one of these kids playing around, like ain't opening the fucking door for shit, and like I ain't got time for this. I gotta hit the office before it close, right? So I, by the time the song end, shit, I'm walking down the stairs. Forget it, fuck it, I'll come back. Um, so en route, going down her apartment complex parking lot, I'm starting to see like stupid messages, like not even like actual sentences of words. Come to find out later, I was her son's number. But leading up until that point, I mean, I felt like if he missed me, if he really wanted to get me, he would have got me right then and there. I mean, because that's not the only time. So I mean, there has been situations of where I actually have had to be in a situation where I was either gonna have to kill me, motherfucker, or a motherfucker was gonna have to kill me. Um, Fortunately enough for me, the universe has had an amazing way of playing the situation out for me, but story for another day. Um, anyway, moving forward from that, um, and for me losing my job and like me going there and surprisingly enough, I guess he had held her and her oldest son at gunpoint, waiting for me to come to the door. Like I didn't even try the door. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, because at that point in time, like just respect issue. Like if you ain't opening the door, I'm not gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. She calls me frantically by the time I make it back to my place, and like, could you give a description? No, I ain't. I'm gonna handle this my way. Like at that point in time, like I was mad in love and ready for war. Granted, like this man had a block out there in Oklahoma. Like Oklahoma is a totally different beast from where I grew up. And but I was ready for that level of gangster. Crazy enough, you know what I'm saying? Love is love for me. I will die, steal, or kill for mine. But like naturally, I wasn't understanding the red flags back then. But lesson learned. I mean, I can readily admit that shit. I mean, because I don't regret that relationship at all, even though it was the most and will ever be the most extreme relationship I've ever been in my life, hands down. Like the crazy part of how it fell apart was like number one, she was 9 years my senior. Number two, she just she felt just because she was older than me, she knew more than me. No, not understanding the calibration of how old my soul actually is, which is about like 200,000, give or take. Um, but overall, like she wanted to try to turn spirituality into a competition, and that's not what this is. Um, and like, and it's so crazy because like some of the potentials I've had along the way, I've woke them up. I mean, first opening using the gate of astrology, and then opening up with numerology. It's a simple formula, and like at the end of the day, I mean, started waking them up. Some of them started getting a little bit too high and mighty for reasons unknown. Like I introduced you to this. Like there's no way you're gonna have the same juice as me. Number one. Number two, you don't even have the same team as me. You mean like not everybody's carrying the same weighted team that I am. You know what I mean? Being part of that a different group of individuals. I mean, and I'm a little bit different than most because I tread not only in the light but also in the dark. Um, One of the multitude of abilities that I have, and I supreme hopefully never to use to my advantage, especially on the dark realms. I mean, like get real sadistic, but like I mean, as high as I can, as high and positive as I can be, is also the lowest of the low I can go. So, for those who know me, I mean, let your imagination run with it. But nonetheless, um, I find it quite interesting that even just with that story right there, um, in being in the most extreme situation, and like the fact that at, she was putting her children at risk. At risk. I mean, Her dude kicking in that door like 3 o'clock in the morning. You mean her children, her kids, her two youngest was like 10 and 14 at that time. Her oldest was like 20. He didn't know his head from his ass, like especially at that moment. Couldn't maintain himself, let alone a house. Um, but yeah, because at one point, like he came over the house or whatever. Pizzo, white boy Pizzo, came over the house and like when I opened the door, I was gonna stab him dead in his throat. Like I know he had weapons on him. I know he had a gun on him, whatever the case may be. But once I stab him in his throat, he ain't gonna, I mean, where's his hands gonna go? Straight to his motherfucking throat. But like, I didn't open the door for the reasons of her kids. Like her kids didn't need to see that. Just being real. Shit, I paced in that living room for like 15 minutes, like trying to get my adrenaline to come down. Real shit be the real shit. But I mean, I took that relationship fairly seriously until it was time for me to walk away. And shit, I moved into a storage unit at that point, a 5x9 storage unit. Real shit. Like I had old videos of it posted on my YouTube, but yet they froze on me. But you can still hear the audio. Jesus, can't talk. But yeah, crazy enough as it is. But like at the same time, didn't wallow in that situation. I mean, even looking at my videos back then, like still preaching unconditional love throughout. Uh, the negative aspects of the negative aspects I was succumbed to in my life, mentally, spiritually, and physically, and being grateful overall um, that I'm never alone, plain and simple. And as I uh, embrace my position as a universal healer, mystic, an alchemist, um, I mean, multitude of fucking titles. I mean, some of them I've been given. Cosmic Judge. Um, yeah, I mean, I embody this. I do this. I mean, and I, like, suffice it to say, I challenge anyone that could try to prove me different. You mean, like, prove me otherwise. And like I said, receipts are important. Be sure to have them. But at the end of the day, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I can have the universe literally speak for me. Like you, like you use tarot, you could use runes, you could use whatever. Bring your receipts. I guarantee it's going to side in my favor, and it's going to tell you exactly who I am and what type of being that I am. And like overall, like when everything is all said and done, like when uh, us as a collective people come together with the higher understanding that love is the ultimate vibration. We have entities here that feed off of negative bullshit on a consistent basis. Like if you can't tell that by watching your news, and when they only give you like 5 minutes of positive, and then like the next 20 minutes of negative bullshit, propaganda, everything else, like man, like even with all the shit that's going on, uh, like even one of my homies, like he's like, man, hey, we don't people don't we were talking about Pelosi. Like we don't claim her, but like she's on your team, bro. Like a team's a team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your team. You know what I'm saying? Like take the L like everybody else on your team, bro. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're part of your team, you just can't just unown one person of the team because that's the word team. But like, yeah, that's just all bananas. But I don't pay attention to any of that really because I'd rather be watching that 1% instead of the puppet show, the what Caesar's effect, Caesar's Coliseum effect. I'm good on that. I'd rather not be distracted. And if we actually came together as a society and left some of these motherfucking sports alone and actually dedicated our time and our energy to something really far more productive as far as like science and education, real education, yeah, far more we'd be developed as a society. Just saying. I mean, just full of food for thought anyway. Um, but overall, I mean, as I progress through this, um, and just sharing a few of my thoughts and where I am currently and spiritually, and as I continue to share and spit this truth and continue to piss people off while doing it. Because like some people, I mean, I know people will be out here like, oh, it's your perspective. No, truth is truth. I'm sorry, my truth is your truth. Because like once again, receipts, receipts. I'm not gonna speak on anything that I don't know wholeheartedly. I mean, I don't have time for any bullshit whatsoever. If you feel you can catch me in it, come on with it. We can have that discussion. I mean, and this isn't arrogance, mind you. This isn't arrogance. This is being so confident in the ground that I stand, in the words that I speak, in the vibration that I hold, in the vibration that I radiate. Because this is what I do. This is part of my purpose. Great embrace. And like I have people out here who will naturally say, "Oh, he's crazy as hell. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about." Yeah, to the untrained mind, yes, most definitely. And like it kills me, like being on social media, really, because like I get on Facebook and like see ass, ass and titties. Real like what happened? I mean, I'm traditional. I mean, what happened to modesty? Like, give me something to imagine. Give me something to create. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nothing for the imagination anymore, which is crazy. Like, if you put yourself out here like that, don't get mad if I make a comment or perceive to feel that you something that you ain't, because you dressing like something that you ain't. Um, hey, I'm going by what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't literally have a conversation with you, what else can I judge? Honestly, real is real, fake is fake. I mean, I know I'm not the best looking motherfucker, but I know I'm far from the worst, and I'm good with that. I mean, but at the same time, I'm great with my peace, for sure. But I would say I'm not against love at all. I try, but motherfuckers either not healed or they're narcissists, which at the same time aren't healed, um, or delusions of grandeur, or just too modern, just too modern. I mean, I've gotten close, and then like I got some that think like I'm gonna turn from polygamy. Nah, I mean I don't follow European stances. I'm a sovereign being. The fuck, I can't get with that. No, I'm sorry. I mean, and, you know, I got those females out there who want to try, but like, I mean, your head's not even in the game if your ego's in it. Sorry, if you got ego, I mean, you really definitely ain't gonna make it here with me. I'm the king and God that I am, God amongst men. Naturally, I need a goddess or a queen, and she needs to be able to stand in that energy. Number one, but then also know that I lead this, and I'm not out here to advertise her either. So naturally, being modest, dressing, I mean, somewhat. I mean, like I'm not heartless, but at the same time, I'm not out here advertising shit either. I'm a man above anything else, territorial as fuck. No, we don't do that here. But anyway, as I get out of here, just sharing these thoughts because I'm coming up on half an hour. And if y'all still with me, cool bet. If you fucking with me, cool bet. Hit that like, subscribe, whatever the case may be. Y'all with me, fucking with me. I'm gonna try to keep these videos coming because like I got stories to tell, honestly and truly, on this young spiritual journey and things that I've seen and progressed and survived and worked through. So as I move forward on this journey, uh, I will not start to say a timeline of when I'm putting these videos out, but I will try to get these out in somewhat decent sequence. Because like I feel there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of things that people can learn from the experiences that I've been in. And yeah, people will be highly upset. I might change names and places or whatever. I might not. It just depends on how I feel, honestly. And depends on which story it is, because like karma's a bitch, and by me being a karmic judge, like some contracts do become non and void due to the individual. So as I digress to this, and as we move forward, ladies and gentlemen, my dear collective family, stay blessed, stay protected. From me to you, love and light. Ashe.